Hi, so for my presentation, I'm going to be talking about Listeria. Listeria is an intracellular, gram-positive, broad-shaped, and anaerobic bacteria. Listeria can be found to grow at low and high temperatures. Since it's anaerobic, that indicates that it can also grow in places with little to no oxygen. The scientific name for the genus and species of Listeria is Listeria monocytogenes. The taxonomic hierarchy of Listeria belongs to the class Bacilli and the order Bacillales. It also comes from the bacterial family known as Listeriaceae. Furthermore, it can be found in a number of different places. It can be found in animals and in food. It is often most found in different foods such as raw milk, raw fish, raw meats, vegetables, and pasteurized types of food like cheese. It can also be found in contaminated water and different types of soils and places on farms and where crops grow, stuff in that nature. Many other health problems and health issues can occur due to this bacteria known as Listeria. One disease that is caused by the bacteria is known as listeriosis. Listeriosis is similar to having stomach poisoning or like some type of stomach infection, but really it's just a bacteria, and it's a big health issue, especially like where people have farms and they grow crops and stuff like that. When people consume these raw foods that I mentioned previously, that's how people become infected. Many people tend to eat their food raw or don't like to cook it all the way, or many people just forget or are too lazy to go like fully warm their food up in the microwave. And when people don't do this, they don't realize that bacteria could have and probably did grow on the food that they're eating, and Listeria can be one of them. People don't realize that even though their food might be in the fridge, it can bacteria can still grow, especially bacteria such as Listeria, because it can grow at low temperatures. Symptoms from listeriosis are actually most common among pregnant women and newborn babies. It's also common among elderly people and people with weak immune systems. These symptoms can cause diarrhea, body aches, convulsion, flu-like symptoms, things of that nature. Serious infections of Listeria can also lead to other infections, especially if it's not treated, such as meningitis, sepsis, brainstem encephalitis, and fibrogastroenteritis. These are all different factors that can happen due to the bacteria when infected. As said, meningitis is actually a really big concern because that's an infection among the central nervous system where Listeria can infect the brain and the spine. When this happens, it causes inflammation like within the membranes lined within those regions. A big concern with meningitis is that it can be contaminated from coughing, sneezing, and water droplets. The other problem that can occur due to listeriosis is sepsis, and that's another concern with dealing with Listeria. Sepsis is known to cause the body to go into shock due to fighting off the infection, and this can cause low blood pressure and damage other organs, pretty much. As I said before, Listeria is most common among pregnant women and children. Since it's most common among them, Listeria is known to cause birth defects, miscarriage, stillbirth, and things of that nature. This is why women are generally told not to eat fish and cheese and certain foods in that nature, especially when they're pasteurized because it's raw. But one fact that I found about Listeria that I found really interesting is that the monocytogenes monocytogenes bacteria can be found in up to 10% of the gastrointestinal tract. I thought this was really interesting because we tend to get infected by it, but our body consumes it. So I thought that was really interesting. In conclusion, I think that in order to help prevent Listeria, the bacteria, from spreading or infecting people, is to always remember to warm up your food and to reheat leftovers to ensure that no bacteria is present. Thank you.